Welcome to our Palo Verde Tech for Success one-to-one laptop deployment orientation. Who should be watching this video? Any Tucson Unified parent or guardian whose child attends Palo Verde High School should, considering the one-to-one laptop deployment will be school-wide. Participating in this orientation will provide you context for the one-to-one technology implementation at Palo Verde, information regarding digital citizenship and internet safety, and the guidelines, expectations, and policies surrounding the use of the TUSD laptops. So let's get started. Part 1. Why is Palo Verde going with one-to-one laptops? Please note, students who have access to an iPad for use in their classroom will not have a laptop checked out to them at this time. The goals of the one-to-one program are to increase students and teacher technology proficiency, increase student engagement, increase student achievement, and increase student interest in STEM subjects and careers. Let's move on to Part 2. What is digital citizenship? In order to get a better understanding of digital citizenship, let's watch this brief video from our friends at Common Sense Education. It's important to know your child will be participating in age-appropriate digital citizenship courses at their school. As a parent or guardian, you should focus on the following 3 areas with your child specifically. First, privacy and internet safety. Second, cyberbullying. And finally, screen time. You can scan the QR codes here for resources on topic-specific websites. Students need to understand that their actions, even those done online and behind multiple computer screens, can and do have enormous consequences. There can be professional and legal consequences for bad online behavior. If you say hurtful things on social media that future and potential employers, or friends for that matter, can see, it could have long-term effects on what people think about you and may impact the opportunities your child will have. Possible consequences for behaving disrespectfully include, it could cause others to feel hurt, it could impact future professional opportunities, there could be legal consequences, and it could also impact your child's future opportunities. Remember, your kids are watching. Lead by example. It's important to remember that once something is posted online, it can't be undone. Deleting the item does not mean it's gone. Consider shares, screenshots, and so on. Look for your child to demonstrate respectful behavior online. And on the topic of oversharing, let's watch another brief video from our friends at Common Sense Education.
Number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Social media can be complicated. Here's some things to think about to help you post smart. Flow cab, let's go.
I might show you where I'm going, but I think before I'm posting, all my pictures have been chosen, not just posting whatever. I might show you where I'm going, but I think before I'm posting, all my pictures have been chosen, not just posting whatever.
So many sites to post pics and post comments and make your friends say, holy smokes, like Robin. Your posts live forever, that's a long time. So don't overshare when you go online. Yeah, your digital footprint will stick with you. So stop and think before you post that picture or message. Flow cab, let's go. The top 10 things to think about before you post.
Number 1.
Ask yourself, would you say it in real life? If the answer's no, don't post it online. And if you wouldn't want it said about you, don't post it about someone else. That's the golden rule.
Number 2.
Are your posts vain and narcissistic about your perfect life, all designed to elicit jealousy and envy in the people who read it? If so, don't post that brag, delete it.
Number 3.
That's TMI, folks.
I have a rash.
Well, I didn't want to know.
Number 4.
Are you posting every detail of your life? Who in their right mind is gonna find that nice? Woke up, hashtag bagel, hashtag shower, and 20 more posts in the next half hour. Think about the reader when you're sharing. Edit your posting, your friends will keep caring.
Number 5.
A bit like 4, here's what else. Keep your relationship details to yourself. You don't need to post every hug and sunset. That might make your single friends feel upset. A moment still has meaning if you don't post it. Know this. Now let me get back and focus. Number 6, the cryptic cliffhanger a man like,
dude, no one understands.
it's a little desperate, begging for attention. Just be upfront off the bat with what you mentioned.
Number 7.
Are you post all complaining? You really need pity just because it's raining.
Number 8.
Curate your photos like a museum. Don't post pics you wouldn't want your grandma seeing. Goes double for anything risky or risque that could affect your future in a big way. And that's doubly true if it's a photo of a friend and not just you.
Number 9.
Check your privacy settings. I mean it, want creeps of future employers to read it. You really want your Insta-face tweets like concrete? I mean all over the streets.
Number 10.
Post smart, okay, and spread love. That's the Brooklyn
I
way.
might show you where I'm going, but I think before I'm posting. All my pictures have been chosen, not just posting whatever. I might show you where I'm going, but I think before I'm posting. All my pictures have been chosen, not just posting whatever.
So think twice, y'all, before you post. Be smart, be safe, and be out.
You and your child have responsibilities towards yourselves, your friends and family, and in your community. You do things like keep yourself safe and healthy. You help your family or friends who are in need. You follow laws to keep your community running smoothly. Online responsibilities are very similar. Encouraging your child to follow some online rules will keep them and their digital communities safe. Part 3. What is online safety? Online safety is defined as the knowledge of maximizing the user's personal safety against security risks to private information and property associated with using the internet, and the self-protection from computer crime in general. So let's talk about some things to keep an eye out for regarding this. Seeing things you don't want to or shouldn't see is a risk associated with internet use. TUSD has security filters in place to protect your child against inappropriate content. Inappropriate content can include adult activities, violence, hateful words, and risky or illegal behavior such as dangerous stunts or drinking games. Help us remind your child that it may seem cool to look up those types of things, but it is not appropriate or permitted on a school-issued device. Inappropriate information that your child shouldn't share online includes embarrassing things about you or other people, revealing pictures, pranks, illegal behavior including drugs or alcohol, hate speech, and others. Posting these things online means your child may build a bad reputation, face consequences at home, at school, or even by the law, hurt their chances of getting into their college choice or desired job in the future, and it could also lead to a loss of device privileges and/or disciplinary action. So let's define online predators. Online predators are defined as individuals who participate or engage in predatory, exploitative behavior through an online presence. In many cases, online predators utilize computational networking systems in the form of the internet to take advantage of or prey upon their victims. Monitor and check with your child to ensure the people that they are chatting with online are their peers or family members they also know offline. Online threats are a serious matter. What is a threat exactly? A threat is an expression of an intention to inflict pain, harm, or punishment. This can be directed at an individual, a group, or an organization. Please notify the authorities immediately if you see any comment, posting, or image that is threatening to your child, their school, or community. Safety is our top priority. Bullying can happen anywhere, and it's defined as repeated, intentional, unwanted aggression. It can be physical, it can be verbal, it can be face-to-face, and it can also be online. Cyberbullying is defined as using the internet or electronic means to make another person feel angry, sad, or scared. It is an action done repeatedly. TUSD can intervene in an online situation involving private accounts if the matter affects the victim's ability to feel safe in their educational environment. If you see cyberbullying happening, first show support, refuse to join in, report it to the school, and talk to your child about it regularly. Some things you may do if you or your child notices any inappropriate content or behavior include, if possible, taking a screenshot. This will help with any investigation. Notifying your child's school as soon as possible, closing the window or deleting the inappropriate content, and if necessary, please contact your child's school administration or local law enforcement. Please scan the QR code here to be directed to TUSD's See It, Hear It, Report It bullying prevention website. Help us guide your child toward practicing online safety by reminding them to never share their personal information. That includes personal addresses, phone numbers, usernames, passwords, and schedules. Do not share your password or TUSD login credentials. Using privacy settings and checking them often. This means setting their pages to private and limiting who can see their posts and pictures. Choosing appropriate screen names. Nobody wants to give the wrong impression, so choosing a name that's not embarrassing or offensive is a good idea. Only accepting people that they know in real life. That goes for friends of friends too. If they don't know someone, don't add them. And finally, not making threatening jokes. These may be taken out of context and could cause serious trouble. For more information on supporting digital citizenship at home, please scan the QR code seen here, which will take you to the Common Sense Media website. Part 4. What are some ways to balance your digital life? Here are some healthy device habits for you to consider as a family. Establish media-free zones and weekly screen time amounts. Create charging stations away from the bedroom where all devices, including the laptop, go at night. Aim for a balance of activities throughout the week, including reading, playing, exploring, and so on. Choose age-appropriate, high-quality media. Not everything has to be PBS, but take the time to find sites that are nourishing. Co-view and co-play when you can. You won't be able to stop what you're doing every time your child uses their laptop, but make an effort to understand and even appreciate what they are doing. Ask questions, get them to explain, and listen with an open mind. Also, treat tech as a tool and not a treat. Children who use devices and laptops for games, social media, or video streaming only see the entertainment side of technology. If you can, try to demonstrate the utility of devices, such as how you send emails, use a map, and manage accounts. Part 5. What are some guidelines? Some things to remember and understand about the laptops include that the students need to use and plug in the device in a central location in the home. Please help your student remember to plug it in to charge nightly. Your student should also only use the laptop for academic purposes, and monitoring your student's use of the laptop is highly encouraged. We have placed filters that are E-rate compliant on the devices to help protect the students, and they will not have the ability to download any programs. Some general guidelines that everyone is expected to follow include the idea that this is a single-user laptop, meaning that only the student should use the laptop. And please make sure that the device is charged by your student and brought to school every day. Your student is also responsible for the power cord and adapter, and please do not have your student use the laptop outside of the US. If there is any damage, report it immediately, and use the laptop case provided. Finally, keep in mind that this device belongs to TUSD, so please use it appropriately. Part 6. What is my role as my student's parent or guardian? The success of the program includes you. You can help us and your child by supporting digital citizenship, participating in events, and asking your students' school for support. Also, if you notice any changes in your child's demeanor or behavior and have concerns based on the usage of the laptop and other online materials, please contact your school's counselor and/or administrator immediately. TUSD Governing Board policy requires that the Electronic Information Services User Agreement, or the EIS agreement, must be signed by you, the parent or guardian, and your student. If you have any questions regarding these agreements, please check with the administrator at Palo Verde High School. Finally, before we let you go, take a look at some other awesome sources for your student and digital citizenship. Thanks for your time and for being a critical part of your child's success.